Hello and welcome to Everything to Guppy, the Binding of Isaac podcast where we talk about every boss in the Binding of Isaac series of video games. My name is Gary Butterfield, and with me as always is a man riding a pale horse, William Hughes.
When the Lamb broke the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature saying, Come. I looked, and behold, an ashen horse. And he who sat on it had the name Death, and Hades was following him. Authority was given to them over a fourth of the earth, to kill with sword, and with famine, and with pestilence, and by the wild beasts of the earth. Gary, should we do I know there's already like Bible
verse
minute
at the end of every episode.
I think just if we just read the Bible, we just did an audiobook of the Bible.
Ooh. Somebody's got to review that shit because that's been they've been high on their own supply for a long time. Like they've been coasting.
Gary, I'm just literally saying the Bible is, you know, what is it? Open source? Not open source. Common
Core? It's
Common Core. Gary, I'm having a huge brain fart. What is it called when public domain?
Public domain. Yeah.
The Bible is public domain.
It's prima nocta. Yeah.
We could release an audiobook of the Bible.
That's a good idea for a Patreon stretch goal.
No, I just want to sell this fucking thing, Gary. I think we can make some actual bank.
Everything to Guppy presents the Bible?
I don't think I think we do a straight read of the Bible.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Do we do it like that where we both speak at the same time?
I would not love that. I think we would have to.
Oh.
I'm sorry. No, okay, yeah, I like it. It's good. It's good now.
You don't mean it.
I don't mean anything I say on this show, Gary. I'm just saying we could make a lot of fucking money selling audiobooks of the Bible.
And if we did that, we'd become boss. Sunday.
There is more to life than
boss.
So take a chance and face the
Boss.
An open road and a road that's hit. Brand new
Boss.
around the
Boss.
Gary, I know you're better than me at segues. Could you walk me through that one?
Well, we'd become boss, like the adjective for being good.
Okay.
You know, because we have lots of money.
Uh-huh.
And then boss segues seamlessly into Sunday, which is the name of this day.
It all tracks.
It all tracks. You can't argue with it.
Like, I know it's my fault for
Perfectly
not thinking
be
it's
marveled.
good.
What do you think about this boss Death here? I don't like him.
I like Death.
I do not.
Let's
talk about it.
Let's do it. Death is the fourth of the Harbingers, a.k.a. the Horsemen.
Mm-hmm. 4 of 6. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, he is rarer than the other ones because he pops up on in the depths.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, in the womb?
No, he's a womb.
Yeah. Either way, there's only one floor.
He's rarer because he only has one floor he can do it on. And he's sometimes replaced by Conquest.
Which is a bummer because if you're trying to fill out the set of items that the original 4 horsemen drop, Conquest doesn't drop one. It's a pain in the ass.
Yes. So he's riding a hobby horse. He looks cool. Cool skull face.
Mm-hmm.
And he spawns scythes. That's his main mechanic during phase 1.
Well, and it's one of his 2 big mechanics because the other mechanic's way
Yes.
more of a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Where he slows you down. He uses the hourglass on you.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea.
In the sides, it's basically this fight is at least in some respect kind of a reference to the death bosses from Castlevania.
A little bit, yeah. Very hard bosses.
Mm-hmm.
In phase 2, he jumps off his horse. The horse will continue to fly around the room. And then he will walk around the room, spawning knights, which are those enemies that can only be hit from the back.
Yeah, I do not like the second phase very much. I think the second
That's
phase,
the thing I don't like about it.
Yeah, it puts too much on the screen. It's not that interesting.
Yes, that's the part I don't like. The first phase is fine. I like being slowed down. Scythes can be kind of obnoxious. Sometimes you'll get a cheap hit.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Because they'll come in at a weird angle you can't really hit from. And they're not tanky, but they're not untanky.
Gary, when you're describing that the hourglass effect, would you describe that as a surefire way to speed things up?
Yeah. Something slow me down.
Because all it does is slow me down.
All it does. Thank you.
Once upon a midnight weary,
You complete
I woke with
my-
something in my head.
Has it been long enough for you to do it again?
I mean, that's not even the same song, Gary. There's 2 Blues Traveler songs.
That can't be true.
Yeah, Gary, yeah, I'm afraid it is. I'm singing the runaround right now. The hook is the other one.
Shit. Yeah. One of them about death.
What?
The hook
brings you back. Suck it in. If you're Rin Tin Tin or Anne Boleyn, make a desperate move.
or rambling.
Anne Boleyn.
Rambling.
No, Gary, I know the
you got it wrong every time.
I know the
man.
fucking lyrics, Gary.
No,
suck it in if you're Rin Tin Tin or Anne Boleyn.
If you know the lyrics, prove it again and again, probably about once every 5 weeks.
Make a desperate move, or else you'll win, and then begin to see what you're doing to me. This MTV is not for free. It's so PC it's killing me. So desperately I sing to thee of love. Yes, but also hate and pain and rage and fear of self. I got that a little bit wrong. And I can't keep these feelings on the shelf. I tried. Well, no, in fact, I lied. Might be financial suicide, but I've got too much pride inside to hide or slide. So I'll do what I'll decide and let it ride until I've died, and only then will I abide this tide of catchy little tunes, of hip 3-minute ditties. I want to bust all your balloons. I want to burn all of your cities to the ground. I've found I will not mess around, or else I'll play this. And I always losing around here.
Yeah. Well, we'll try again next week.
Yep. And every week after that.
Yep.
And several times on Duckstream.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That was a thing last year, but we didn't do it for some reason. Kind of surprised. Admire your restraint.
I mean, lack of memory more than surfeit of restraint.
More than restraint. Yeah. Well, now that we said it out loud, somebody will request it or something in the chat. Like, we will not be allowed to forget.
Yeah.
You know? And it's going to be on stream, too, which means I can mute you.
Yeah, you can mute me right now if you want. Mute button's right there, buddy.
Great. It's virtual. Super cool. I just take off my headphones. You know?
Yeah, go pet your cat. Go have fun.
Yeah, Duckstream, but you can leave. Can you imagine?
Ooh.
Do you have any plans for how you're going to do Duckstream this year to feel better than last year, other than just us breaking up into 2 nights?
I think the 2 nights will be fine. I think
that was, just staying up late.
I might just get up and move around.
Oh, yeah.
Every once
I'm going to really use my standing desk.
Nice. I'm going to be, I have to figure out what my setup is going to be, actually. We could talk about this not on the podcast, Everything to Guppy.
Well, I guess that's true. I was just thinking, especially since it's coming out well after the event, I was just thinking about what kind of considerations, because last year, nearly killed us.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I'm at home so I can eat real food.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I don't have to eat garbage. And then I need to take walks. I need to take a break and let you guys just kind of deal with things and go walk for 15 minutes.
Gary, should I get into a fight with Nick at some point during this year?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, call out his wife.
Okay. She's nice. She does a good job cutting hair.
She's similarly sized to Nick.
Every conversation I've ever had with her has been pleasant.
She's the pleasant one. Anything else about this guy?
No, he's just he's definitely the hardest of the original Horsemen.
Yes. Conquest is more annoying, and then the Headless Horseman is its own special thing. Mm-hmm. But you guys got to wait for that.
Or we've already done it.
Or
no, I guess we haven't. God, have we done it? I don't fucking know. I'll look before we record it.
The big thing is we're not doing it currently. We can be sure of that.
Yeah. And then we're going to be into Final Boss Sunday. I'm very excited for that.
Me too. That's going to be really fun. And then eventually just the trinketing.
Yep, just the trinketing.
If you like the show, head on over to patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.
Yeah, if you're not a subscriber to the Duckfeed Network, I would like to genuinely encourage you to join in, be part of the community. Obviously, we have a lot of fun, but we also run events like Duckstream, which if you're on the early release, you already know about and are also already a subscriber. Oh God, I'm into a recursive hole now.
Yes, pre-tape call-in show. But yeah, it is. I'm very lucky to be able to do stuff like that, and I'm very lucky that I have friends like you who are willing to donate your time and talent to such events.
Literally the highlight of my year every single year.
It's very fun. This year will be a little bit different, but we're going to keep our chins up.
Yes, so that you can see the unpleasant skin growths happening around my beard.
Yeah, so you can see how many double chins we each have.
Yeah,
it's good. It's 3 for me, you, and Brayton, and -1 for Nick.
Yeah.
So
that's a really mean thing to say to everybody. Gary, good job.
And then reviews, but we're out.
Yep. So write some reviews on iTunes or podcasts.
Oh yeah.
Addict.
Call to action.
And remember, Squarespace, build it beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And Fallout 76 presents The Steel Bunker.
Gary, maybe that's what we do on Duckstream is just 24 hours
just
streamed
ads?
of Fallout 76. We all just create a new character in Fallout 76 and play as much of that as we can.
if we can find each other. I'm gonna play that again now that they've added shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
At some point, I have such bad memories of the original version.
You played a lot longer of it than I did, though.
I did.
So I ended up quitting earlier. So yeah, I gotta try it. Anyway, good night.
Good night. Click and clack. Send us some money.
Send us your shack.
Gary.